civic organization SANCO will meet with the city of Tshwane today to discuss the future of Prophet Shepherd Bushiri's Enlightened Christian Gathering ministry in Pretoria. SANCO's Gauteng spokesperson Abraham Mashishi says they will also ask the Hawks, the city of Tshwane and Chapter 9 institutions to investigate the finances and legality of that church. Members of SANCO have been protesting outside the church at the Tshwane Event Center since the weekend after 3 women died and 9 others were injured during a stampede on December the 28th. Meanwhile, 3 members of SANCO will be back in the Pretoria Magistrates Court on the 28th of February. They were granted bail of 500 rands each when they appeared in court yesterday in relation to the story. Well, as we said, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri's attorney, Terrence Baloyi, now says the Enlightened Christian Gathering church leader is cooperating with police regarding the deaths of 3 people during a stampede. Baloyi now joins us from our Pretoria studio to talk about this and more. Mr. Baloyi, welcome to the agenda. SANCO is demanding the city of Tshwane to revoke the lease of the building which Prophet Shepherd Bushiri's Enlightened Christian Gathering ministry uses in Pretoria. What's your response?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to the viewers. I'm not hearing it so clearly, but from what I gather is what you are saying. My response should be, it's quite strange and quite alarming that now we hear of a meeting through this media, through the television. We're not invited to be part of this meeting. Nobody ever came to us to register their concern. And further to that, it's strange that the municipality, the Tshwane municipality itself, is not even inviting us to the table to say, come hear the concern against you, come give you a response. It's also strange. We learned that there's a meeting at 1 o'clock today. I've been personally speaking to Mr. Abraham Mashishi himself on Monday. He highlighted the issue of the meeting. I asked him if whether he will be part of the meeting or not. In his response, he just said he'll get back to me until today. So all in all we're saying is that it's clear that there's something dodgy about this, and we find it very strange in that the SANCO, by its mandate, is something which is supposed to be protecting the community and the people of the city of Tshwane, particularly people who believe in going to church, such as our church. They're supposed to be coming to their rescue to say that against all odds, now the dark clouds has befallen you, come let us assist you, come let us grieve with you. They're not doing the same. And further to that, I also learned that they're talking about the Prasa matter. They are indicating by themselves to say that they went there to assist. The biggest question of them all is to say, if indeed they are lending a helping hand to Prasa, why aren't they doing the same to us? Why aren't they assisting the community members or ECG members? Why didn't they come to us and say, if you guys don't know the law, come let us help you, the similar way they're doing to Prasa? So those are the questions which are hanging, which we don't understand, Gore. Were they waiting for this opportunity, such as this disaster, which was a natural disaster which has befallen us, for them to act and bring out all these issues, which we believe, by our understanding, is nothing but a mere vendetta?
Mr. Baloyi, take us back. What happened that led to the stampede?
Look, it was simple, as we've been highlighting or indicated outside to everyone, to the community, to South African community and international community at large, that it's something which we didn't expect. A heavy rainstorm just came suddenly, unexpectedly so, and people have to run for cover, people have to run for shelter. This is when now everybody, I would believe, that thought for him or herself and wanted to make sure that each and every one of themselves, they are safe. So as a result, as we normally have a multitude of people, and this was a service where it was recorded as the last service of the year, so multitude of people flocked into the church, and we had to seek extra halls to cater for them. So I believe that was not done timelessly enough for us to make sure that people ran into the hall. So immediately as the rain came, people started running. Some of the people fell down, some walked all over each other. And this is how the stampede happened. It's something which came suddenly and unexpectedly. And I believe that the only fault that on our side was that of the body, which were taken to the mortuary without the police. And this is the charge that we are facing. And it's not something which you say that it was planned or something which was done with the leadership's knowledge. And it's something which I must say that is under investigation. We're busy getting to the bottom of it as to how did it happen. For us to say, as a church, we have an answer to it, which we can share with the public, we can share with the police. Because also as a church leaders, or from the church leaders' point of view, we're not sure as to what happened. But as far as the incident and disaster is concerned, it's called stampede. Stampede is something which happened by natural causes. It's not done by a willful human being. It's not done by a normal person who has planned to do something. I heard Mr. Machinin was quoting that there's murder, and so on. There's no murder here. It's something which happened naturally. Regrettably, there's loss of life. We're very apologetic out there to everyone, to our South African community, to our ECG members, to anybody or interested party as far as the issue of a funeral of emergency is concerned. We regret, and seriously we regret loss of life. However, we will assist.
Mr. Baloyi, what's your client's response to SANCO's assertion that the church ECG is using the building not for what it was meant to be used for?
I can't hear you properly.
SANCO says that the venue that you use to conduct your church business is not meant to be a church. What's your response to that assertion?
I can't hear you at all.
How does your client feel about the response to the stampede and the people passing away and SANCO's reaction? How does your client feel?
I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you what you're saying.
All right, we're going to try to take a break and come back to Mr. Baloyi when we come back from this break while we reconnect our communication. Let's take a break.